is good to see you again.
Hi, how you doing?
Thanks for coming back.
Sure.
I mean, did you ever think you'd put that suit back on?
I used to think about it from time to time. And, you know, we have the discussion, Tim and I, Tim and myself, Tim and me, Tim and I.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was just agreeing with everything.
Yeah.
How long are you in the makeup chair when to put everything on?
By the time you get done, not that long. I don't know. I don't think I ever timed it. The only reason I time it is to say what time do I have to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it easier now though, like than from the original days, or is it quicker, or is that?
Probably. Yeah. Once you get it down, it's kind of it was. Yeah. We were experimenting in the first one, so now we kind of knew, obviously, what the look was.
Your cast, you're talking about experimenting. Winona, the rest of your cast has been talking about that. Like, we had no idea, you know, that this thing was just kind of like it felt indie, like back in the day. Mm-hmm. Really? So when did you realize the connection with the fans? I mean, it's a classic.
It grew. It grew over the years. It wasn't right out of the box, you know. I gave everybody T-shirts today, reminding them there was a guy in L.A. who reviewed movies on one of the local stations, and his scale was on a scale of 1 to 10. He'd rate a movie. He gave Beetlejuice a -1, so I made T-shirts up today with his quote and gave them out to everybody. Gary Franklin, -1.
What would it be like if, and this is just make-believe pretend, okay? We're just, you know, I know you're Beetlejuice, the character, but what if Beetlejuice was your next door neighbor? What would that be like? Thanks for that.
I think I'd probably kind of weirdly dig it. I'd kind of look over through the window and go, fuck, look what he's doing now. You know, you kind of want to meet him. You kind of want to go over and say, hi, I'm your neighbor. And the other hand, you go, nah, this is too good. I just want to see what else he does.
I like that. All right, final question for you, sir.
Yeah.
Doing the voice, does your throat get sore?
Yeah.
Okay, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, when did you know that you had it just right?
Well, the first one, it didn't much. Because that was a, I had to think about that. So there were several lozenges. But after a while, it got easier, oddly, you know. I don't know if it's if you get older, whether your voice just can't take it as much. I don't really know. But yeah, that was a thing. That was for sure a thing.
I do radio as well, so I know after like doing a show, it's like you're just, you know, drinking water, but at the end you're just like, oh, my throat. But as I'm watching your character, the performance, I'm like, geez. Dude.
Yeah. So when you think about, you know, my kid's a songwriter, and he occasionally will perform too, you know, go do a show of his tunes and stuff like that. I always think about singers, you know, like people joke like my instrument, but it's for musicians, it's literally an instrument, you know, like, you know, and if you've ever been around these shows, I'm sure you have, whole regiment, total protection.
No, from here.
Yeah.
I've been in the room when you're right.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah.